I tell you, people, it's getting harder and harder to make a good video over here in the park in China. And that's exactly why. Let's talk about it. 大家好，我是 Surat 在中国. Hey everyone, it's Surat in China. How y'all doing today? I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm having a fantastic day, but I tell you, technology is starting to get a little bit annoying. But you know what's not annoying? All of my fantastic viewers who are taking the time to help support the channel by simply hitting that subscribe button below, and if you like the content I'm making, throwing a guy a thumbs up. It really goes a long way in helping the YouTube algorithm to find my videos and share them with more people. And hey, if you wanted to help me out a little more, there are a couple QR codes up here, a couple links down in the description down there, and you can become a channel member if you wanted to get early access to all my videos before anybody else does. But that's all beside the point. Today I just wanted to make a video while I'm sitting here in the gorgeous, gorgeous park near my home. And I've been trying to make a serious video about an important topic. But it seems that every few minutes, some senior citizen on a bicycle goes riding by. Now, I have no problems with senior citizens, bicycles, or senior citizens on bicycles. However, a lot more of them these days are taking advantage of technology to make their bicycle rides just that much better. So what they're doing, which is honestly a little bit annoying, is they're riding by with music playing. Excessively loud music. Unnecessarily loud music. And I know they're not doing it to be annoying. They're not doing it to be troublemakers. They just like their traditional Chinese music, and they want to listen to it while they're riding their bicycles. I get it. I honestly get it. Now, somebody like myself, I would use headphones or earbuds, because not only is the sound quality better, but then I don't have to share my music with everybody else in the park, especially since as they go shooting by, you get that wow, 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 you know, where it starts off small, gets big, and then gets small again. You know, it is a little frustrating, because for whatever reason, and this I don't understand at all, the Chinese music seems to trigger the copyright system on YouTube more than anything else. It is just unbelievable how a 10-second snippet of Chinese music flying past on a bicycle will essentially demonetize my video. Now, that's not to say that I can't show my video. It's not a copyright strike or something that would reflect negatively on the channel. But what it does do is whoever happens to own that copyright, typically not even the artist anymore. These copyrights now are all owned by third parties who do this specifically. They have very sophisticated algorithms that search the internet and social media in particular for any hint of copyrighted material that they own, so they can make money off it. For example, let's say this video was incredibly popular. It was the most amazing video you've ever seen. Tons of people watched it. I had 100,000 views. So I made $400 or $500 on this video about me talking about copyright restrictions. So if one of these bicycles that went by was playing some completely unknown Chinese song that happened to be owned, or the copyright at least owned, by some corporation somewhere, that 10 seconds of music would give every penny in this entire video that I made to whoever owned that copyright. Not just the 10 seconds worth, so perhaps a tiny, tiny percentage. No, the entire amount of money from the entire video would go to some random copyright holder. And this has happened to me a lot of times. And that's why you'll often see YouTubers in particular, when they're making videos, they will always silence their videos as soon as any type of potentially copyrighted music comes up, because if they don't, they've lost their income, right? You take a look at somebody like Beard Meats Food, who has millions of subscribers and gets millions of views on his videos. He could lose tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars over 10 seconds worth of music in one of his videos. It's a very, very unfair system, and I believe honestly that it's a system that is being abused by these copyright holders. I've looked into a lot of these claims that I've gotten in the past, and like I said, it's not the original bands who are the copyright holders. It is law firms and other copyright lawyers and different places. A lot of them tend to be in South America for whatever reason, that simply buy up every single piece of copyrighted material they can in the hopes that by running an algorithm 24/7 and claiming 10 seconds of music on other people's videos, that they can make a fortune. And honestly, I think they are, because you don't have to be monetized for this to work. For example, if my channel was very small and I didn't have a lot of viewers, so I didn't reach the partnership level with YouTube, so therefore I wasn't getting paid any money for ad revenue or super thanks or anything like that. Well, if I had a piece of copyright music, oh, I think there's some coming, inside my video, then YouTube might well show advertisements on my video. I'm gonna leave this one in and see if the clip gets hit by copyright before I actually publish this video. But that's exactly what I'm talking about. That little clip, that dude riding by on his bicycle right there, may have just demonetized this video for me and sent any money that I might have made on this video to some random entity on the internet. It is just wild. So like I said, I have nothing against senior citizens riding their bicycles through the park, enjoying the lovely day and enjoying the music. I just simply wish they'd use headphones. Honestly. Oh, there's another one of those delivery drones. By the time I get the camera pointed upwards at the right direction, and you might get a look at it, it'd be in the trees, but you can hear it. For whatever reason, this park gets crisscrossed by these delivery drones all the time. So there must be a delivery location or a company nearby. But yeah. So anyway, that's my rant for today. Like I said, love the seniors, love the bicycles, love the park. Wish they wouldn't crank out the music. Anyhow, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you in the next video. Zaijian.